Hello friends, welcome to all of you in our YouTube channel Manas Pravah. Today we will again discuss about a new topic and the topic will be the hypothesis. Here we will discuss the following content about the hypothesis. First is what is hypothesis and the characteristics and the source and the type of hypothesis. So let's we start about the topic. First is what is the hypothesis? So here we know very well about that an idea that is suggested as a possible explanation for something but has not yet been found to be true or correct. So friend, a hypothesis is an assumption, an idea that is proposed for the sake of argument so that it can be tested to see if it is might be true. And in the scientific method, the hypothesis is constructed before any applicable research has been done, apart from a basic background review. Here, in other words, we can say hypothesis is an assumption that are made on the basis of some evidence are known as hypothesis so that we can predict about the situation and any person and any object from some basis. According to McGuinn experimental psychology, he said about the hypothesis, uh, a testable statement of a potential relationship between two or more variables is called hypothesis. So friend, a good hypothesis will be written as a statement question that specific the dependent variable who or what you expect to be affected and the independent variable who or what you predict will affect the dependent variable. Now the characteristics of the hypothesis. First, explain what you expect to happen and be clear and understandable, be testable and be measurable. And in the hypothesis contain an independent variable and also a dependent variable. Sources of hypothesis is the resemble between the phenomena and the observation from past studies, present day experience and from the competitors. And the hypothesis scientific theories and the sources of hypothesis general pattern that influence the thinking process of the people. Now it is the very important part of the hypothesis. This is the type and here we will discuss about the following type. First type is simple hypothesis. So friends, simple hypothesis is a hypothesis predict the relationship between a single dependent variable and a single independent variable. Okay, and second is complex hypothesis. A complex hypothesis predicts that the relationship between two or more independent and dependent variables. And third is directional hypothesis. What is the directional hypothesis? So, a directional hypothesis is when someone makes a specific prediction about an effect or relationship between two variables. For example, caffeine is linked to an increase in activity. It is a directional hypothesis because it predict a specific effect. And other hypothesis, non-directional hypothesis. Non-directional hypothesis, also known as a two-tail hypothesis, is a hypothesis that doesn't specify the direction of a change or relationship that is expected to occur. For example, a non-directional hypothesis might state that caffeine causes a change in activity level without specifying whether that change will be an increase or a decrease. And then is a null hypothesis. The null hypothesis is the claim that the effect being studied does not exist. The null hypothesis can also be described as the hypothesis in which no relationship exists between two set of data or variable being analyzed. And next is associative and causal hypothesis. Associative and causal hypotheses occur when there is a change in one variable resulting in a change in the other variable. Whereas the causal hypothesis proposes a cause and effect interaction between two or more variables. So friends, we will bring more videos for you related to similar topics. So subscribe to the channel, like and share. Thank you very much.